So today, our math lesson is basically taking what we've learned the last 5 days, this week and last week, and we're going to practice rewriting the 3-digit subtraction. Right? So that's what today's lesson is on, is rewriting. So my essential question is, how can I subtract 3-digit numbers? So today we're going to learn how to rewrite them. And we have done rewriting before, but today's is going to be a little different because we're going to have to take 3 digits and rewrite it. Okay? So name at the top of this paper if you don't already have it on there. And we're going to do a story problem to begin with. It says, our teacher is reading a very long book to our class. The book has 385 pages. So far, she has read 266 pages of the book. How many pages does she have left? So when I see how many does she have left, I know I need to subtract. I'm not going to add and put together. What we need to do is we're going to rewrite the numbers in the place value chart and subtract. Okay, so now when I rewrite 385, that's how many pages the teacher is starting with in the book. Do I write that up here or do I write that down here?
Up. Up.
Up. Your bigger number goes always on the top. So we have 3 hundreds, 8 tens, and 5 ones. So 385.
I'm bad at 8 right now.
Now, underneath there, I'm going to write 266, because that's how much she has read already. So now I want to find out the difference, or how much is left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, like we learned yesterday and last Friday, in the ones column. 5 minus 6. Carson, what is 5? Take 6 away.
5 takes 1.
No, you are subtracting going up. I have 5 fingers. Can you take 6 away?
No.
No, so what do you have to do, Carson?
Regroup.
Regroup, bigger bottom. Better borrow, so I'm going to put a B there.
I'm just going to pull up.
I'm going to go to the neighbor, the 8, which is in the 10s. I'm going to borrow. Louis, the 8 becomes a what?
A 1.
No. Why would you say 1?
What?
Why would you say 1? I'm taking 1 away.
It's a
Guys, help Louis out.
7.
7. We're taking 1 away, Louis. It becomes a 7.
Oh yeah, we're up there.
Why aren't you with us? Where are you at? Okay, are you on the front page with us, or are you not following along with us? Because it seems like you're not following along with us. Now, move that 10 over here. What does this 5 become now, Ingrid?
A 15.
A 15. Good job. I put a 1 in front of it, and it becomes a 15. Now I can subtract. 15 minus 6. So I'll say 15 in my head, and I can count back 6. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So 15 minus 6 is 9. Now I have 7 tens left. 7 minus 6. Can I do that?
No.
7 minus 6 is what?
1.
1. And then I can do my hundreds. 3 minus 2 is
1.
So I have 119 pages left.
I knew it.
Louis, I need you to follow along with us. Okay, now, make sure, Carson, do you have this? This is breaking Mrs. Murphy's heart. Because I spent all this time teaching you, and you're not even following along, and you're not going to even know what to do on the paper. I need you, when I'm teaching and doing it, you need to be watching and learning, please, okay? All right, everybody has this, and you need to show Mrs. Murphy the work. And I'm going to tell my remote learners that, because some of them don't like to show their work either. You need to show me. I need to know that you understand this. Okay?
Can we write
with us too.
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't have the number underneath it. Okay. Show me your work.
It's not a big stall.
Okay, I like that.
I said yes.
All right. Ready to move on? All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. So what they want us to do is, the first thing we're going to have to do with this lesson is rewrite it and then subtract. So I am going to do the rewriting, and then I'm going to have some of you come up here on this first page and help subtract, because I know you guys are really good at this. So I'm going to do it in 2 colors, so you can see that to make sure that you get them done correctly. I'm going to start with 336. That's a bigger number. I'm going to write that going horizontally at the top. Then underneath it, I'm going to take away 272. All right. I'm going to draw some sticks to make it fair. All right. So I want to see this person come up and help us subtract this problem first. Rain. All right, Rain.
Your bucket.
So 6 minus 2, you can do that, Rain. You have 6 and you want to take 2 away. Perfect. Good. He's going to the 10. He's got to borrow. Bigger bottom. Better borrow. Good job. 13 minus 7. Good job. Perfect. Nice work. All right, so make sure you subtracted. 6 minus 2 is 4. Then you went to the tens columns. Carson, can I make sure that you're crossing these off? So Ray said I cannot do 3 minus 7. Bigger bottom. Better borrow. So he went to the hundreds. He crossed that off. That becomes a 2. And he moved 10 over here, so this 3 becomes 13. 13 minus 7 is 6.
What's that one?
2 minus 2 is a 0. This one right here is a 0. It's a 4. 6 minus 2 is 4. You need to know that 6 minus 2 is 4. Mason, your handwriting is not perfect up here either. It is hard to write up here perfectly.
The only 4, the
Okay.
4's only bad.
On the next one, I want you to write 377. That is bigger, so that needs to go on the top. Going horizontally. And we're going to take away 264. All right, let's draw a stick. How about Addie?
Yes.
All right. You haven't been up here for a while? All right, Addie's going to start with the 1. 7 minus 4. What is that, Addie? You can do that. Good job. 7 minus 4 is 3. 7 minus 6 is 1 in the tens. 3 minus 2 is 1. Did we have to borrow in this one? No. We did not have to borrow because all these numbers at the top were bigger than the numbers at the bottom. No bigger bottoms. So no borrowing on this one.
So gotta put the bottom.
Carson, look at your numbers here. That should be a 4. That's not in the right spot.
Are you ready to move?
Okay, Mrs. Murphy's going to move my paper over, so make sure you have this down.
I have it down.
Tyson, can you see way over there?
You can put them right here. 7, 7, 2, 6, 4, 1, 1, 3.
He's going to do this one, and then you can catch up on Riley's.
2, 3, 3.
Okay, number 3.
7, borrow.
366 is at the top.
I want to do it.
No, Mrs. Murphy said it wrong. 330. 633. I totally said that number wrong.
265.
Thank you, John.
Mrs. Murphy, it's
right, we are gonna have to borrow. Okay, let's see this person, Lewis. Can you come up here? I guess I'll try Lewis. All right, Lewis is gonna start with the ones. 3 minus 5, bigger bottom, better borrow. That 3 becomes a 2.
Oh, he's fast.
The 3 becomes a 13. Now, Lewis, 13 minus 5. Is 8. Good job.
How did he do that?
Now 2 minus 6. He realized bigger bottom.
Better bottom.
So the 6 becomes a 5. Now watch, guys. This 2 now becomes a 1.
12.
A 12. You just put a 1 in front of it because you're adding 10 to it. So Lewis put a 1 in front of it.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Okay, Lewis, no.
Why no?
You did this wrong because you didn't do the first step first. Hey guys, look what Lewis did. He did 13 minus 6. What did he do wrong? Ingrid?
You need to put the one
Yeah, we don't have 3 left anymore. We only have 2. So you have to put the 10 in front of that 2. So put a 1 in front of there.
And
Good.
then we have I'm done.
Yeah, but close is not right. Not in math. You can't be close. You have to do right. So he was close, but he didn't do it right. And in math, it's either right or wrong. There's no close. So 12 minus 6 is 6. That's a double. 6 plus 6 is 12. Then 5 minus 2 is 3. No, sit down. Okay. So he had to borrow 2 times.
Oh yeah.
Actually, yeah. This is
What about 3?
No, I wrote that wrong. I'm sorry.
No, I'm doing 3.
Okay, the Shaper's first and quietly push in their chairs and go line up with her. Okay. We're going to go down to numbers 4, 5, and 6.
What now?
Okay, everybody has this?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4 has 264 minus or take away 175.
When Brooklyn gets back, I can help her with this.
Okay, 264 minus or take away 175. Okay. Let's see if this person, Ingrid's not in here. Waylon, would you come up here and be able to try this one out?
Waylon's gonna get it in 10 seconds. Yeah, no.
If I could just do that.
Thank you for writing nice and neat.
Okay, that.
Miss Murphy, come here for some. My phone might be kind of slow. 10 seconds.
Where's your aunt?
I think
Okay.
Yep.
It's okay. Could you just cross them off like John said, put a line through them? It's okay. It's all right.
I really can see.
He'll move in a second, okay?
Oh, cross out the 6. There's a 1 on top of it. There's a 1. There's a 6 crossed off.
Can you cross off that too, Braylon, so it doesn't kind of confuse us? Thank you.
I always do it without crossing off things.
Yeah, try to cross them off. That way it helps you remember that that's no longer the number that we're using, okay? So Raylan, you got that perfect. Why don't you go write on your paper and I will explain to the kids. Raylan did he did a great job. He needed to borrow. Carson, are you doing bigger bottom, better borrow? Cross that off. The 6 becomes a 5. This 4 becomes 14. Then Raylan said 14 minus 5 is 9. Then he went and said, oh, 5 minus 7, I can't do that. So he had to go borrow again. Bigger bottom, better borrow.
That was
So
also a pretty easy one though.
this 2 now becomes a 1. And the becomes a 15. And 15 minus 7 is 8. And 1 minus 1 is 0.
What if it's in the thousands if we can borrow over here?
You could keep borrowing, but we're not going to worry about the thousands in second grade. But yes, you could keep borrowing if you needed to.
Keep it up there.
All right, I'll keep this one up. Louis, did you have a question? No. Okay.
It's in Christmas colors.
All right.
It's in Christmas colors.
All right, number 5. 845. So let's put that on top, guys. It's the bigger number. And we're going to take away the smaller number, which is 378.
78.
Okay, make sure you have that wrote
Mrs.
down.
Murphy, I just realized the number 6 is, the first one is 555, the biggest.
All right, we'll draw a stick. We'll see if our friend can come up here and get this problem completed. Kinsley's not here. I drew Ingrid again. Aria's not in here. Charlotte was. Charlotte.
Oh, finally.
Okay, let's see if Charlotte can do this. You knew it was in here?
I was looking in there.
Okay, Charlotte.
I found mine.
Start with the ones. 5 minus 8. Bigger bottom. So she's going to go up to the 4 and borrow from the 4. The 4 becomes a 3. And then the 5 becomes a 15. Now, Charlotte, what is 15 minus 8? Doing it right now, person. No, we're right here. Cross off the 4. Guys, help Charlotte out. What is 15 minus 8?
Wait, is it 7?
Yeah, you got it. 7. She didn't even need help. I thought she did.
I was just going to wait.
Okay. Now, she has 3 and she wants to take 7 away. Charlotte, what do you notice? Not happening, John said. Bigger bottom. Better borrow. So she's going to go to the neighbor, the 8 and the hundreds, and she's going to take 1 away from the 8. It becomes a 7. And then she's going to move that 10. Good job, Charlotte. So now, she put a 10 in front of this 3. Don't put it in front of the 4. That's why you have to cross off. 13 minus 7. What is that, Charlotte?
Miss Murphy, I don't need help.
Yeah, you got that, don't you?
I'm done.
13 minus 7. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good job.
Then I realized, because 7 plus 7 equals 7 plus 7 equals 4.
If you're my
Right.
Good job. Here, Miss Murphy, help you. You got it. It's just really big. Ooh, even then it's not working for me very well.
Her 3 looks good.
6, honey. 6, 6, 6. Can you get it?
Her 3 looks good on the top, like a 14.
8. Then she's going to go 100. 7 minus 3 is what? Charlotte, 7. This is easy because Miss Murphy knows 4 plus 3 is 7, so take away 3. Good. 467.
Not 555. 555.
Okay. We're going to do one more together.
Which is the last one?
The last one on page, yep.
On this page. Are we going to do it in different classes?
We will, but not all of it. We're not going to do it all today.
Yes. I just wanted to leave it. I just want to go to
What's
my
up?
cookie.
Where's your mistake?
To the cookie downstairs.
The 3 here?
Yeah.
I was just noticing that too.
eat for it.
Okay, all right. Last one we're going to do together. Number 6. Sorry, I'll help you, Charlotte. I thought you were because you got up. 555. I'll come help you, Charlotte.
Wait, I can help her. Miss Murphy, I can help
Okay.
her.
555.
Oh, I already did. Oh my gosh. I thought I
Take away 428.
already did that.
All right, the last lucky person for today is Tyson. All right, Tyson, start the ones column. 5 minus 8. 5 minus 8. Tyson, look here. Bigger bottom. Better borrow. Okay. Tyson, guess what? Mrs. Murphy's just going to change your color. Is that okay so it sticks out? Let's do black. So make a B again. Bigger bottom, better borrow. Okay, Tyson's going to go to the neighbor, the 5 and the 10. So he's going to take 1 away. So cross off the 5. The 5 becomes a 4. And then this becomes a 15. Good job, Tyson. 15 minus 8.
I hear like noise going.
What'd you get, Tyson? 15 minus 8. Nope, you went higher. You added. Guys, help Tyson. Just help Tyson out. 15 minus 8. What is it, guys?
7.
Guys, what's 15 minus 8? 7. You were adding, Tyson. 4 minus 2, Tyson. 4 minus 2 is what? Good job. You're right. Because it's a double. And then 5 minus 4.
This is Tyson. I get your shirt. 127.
127.
I knew it. Yeah, I think it should.
Okay. All right, now this is what you're going to do. All right, you ready? It's fine, Jason. This is what you're going to do on the next page. Listen to directions because I'm switching it up a little bit today. We are not going to worry about the problem solving and the brain builders today. On the next side, listen to directions. You're going to do number 7, 8, 9. Then you're going to bring it to Mrs. Murphy. I'm going to sit at my desk because I want you to bring it to me and I want to check it. And if you get it right, then I'm going to have you go on to 10, 11, 12, and then you're going to stop. We're only going to do 6 problems today. But we're only doing the top 6. But I want you to do the top 3 first, and I want to check them because I don't want you to be doing 3 of them and then get them all wrong, and then do 3 more and get those all wrong because that would not be good. So once you're done with all 6 of these, and I've checked them, then you're going to go finish your I Love to Read book cover contest, and then if you have that done and handed in, then you'll do freckle. Okay? All right, go ahead and go.